Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. This is a follow-up video to the one I took yesterday, where I took you along as we toured the area that I was about to start clearing out, doing some serious weed whipping. And I worked the entire day yesterday on it, and then finished up the rest of it today. So now we're going to go on the tour, and so you can see what it looks like after. So this whole area through here is covered in seedlings and grasses and honeysuckle, there we go. Not so much autumn olive, but lots of honeysuckle. This area here is kind of where two washes come together. I didn't do a whole lot here. It's going to need some additional work, but we're going to get to that later. That's an autumn olive right there. Honeysuckle right there. And then there's that tree stump that you saw in yesterday's video. Pile of logs have been laying there for about 3 years now. And you can see there's a lot of stuff missing. Cleared it out pretty well. Went right down to the edge of the wash over here. And we're going to come back at some point and go through the wash and clear out the small trees and things that are there. Throw those into the wash to help mitigate erosion if at all possible. Sorry for the sun. Another area where I kind of left alone. A couple of washes come together and just want to pile up stuff to slow down the water. Much more open. There's that wild grapevine that I mentioned in yesterday's video. How much more you can see through here now. A lot less scrubby and bushy and everything. And then this is kind of where the wash ends. I apologize for the stark shade and sunlight. The sun is setting and I'm just getting that end of the day brightness. From the end of the wash here, straight on up to the pole there, which marks the southeast corner of the yard. This is pretty much the line for this whole area that I'm clearing. This is the whole project. I mentioned yesterday that it was a one acre project. I did some additional calculating and it's actually about 1 1/4. Well, did some more calculating and going all the way over from the far wash and all the way down and then back up to this wash over here and all the way up here to the pasture fence. It's actually going to be more like about 1.6 acres. So that's a good thing. More land clear. More land available for grazing. That's the whole idea. Yeah. You see that cedar tree right through there. If you can see the ribbon on it, it's right in the middle. The cedar tree is. Right just to the immediate left of that is the center of Sector D. And 3 years ago, when I started out working out here, you couldn't see that tree. It was just, there was so much honeysuckle, it was just a mess. Go back and look at the Sector D playlist, and you can really get an appreciation for what it was and what it is now. All right, so this whole area has been cleared out. Looking back down where we just came from. Looks so much nicer. Looks like a park. This is that area that I was talking about yesterday where everything was piled up. It's still piled up. I didn't move anything really, but I did get in there and cut out all that honeysuckle. Looking down, that's where we started the tour, right down in there. Going up this way. And then this is our big red oak tree. He's got a big timber video if you're interested in watching some big timber videos. And there's my compost pile. And the other area that was all piled up with logs and things that was cleared out. I still have to go through. There's some serious honeysuckle trunks there that have to be cut out, probably with a chainsaw. A little bit too big for the loppers. And a pile of logs and things that came from right here. That's what all this stuff is. And the reason I just left it there, I figure once this is in the pasture, we get our fence up and the pigs can come through here and do their pig thing on those and take them out, turn them back into soil. That's the idea. Alright, moving right along basically the fence line. And this was all weed whipped yesterday. All of this. All down through there. It was pretty much a pretty big project. I did enjoy it though, I have to say. Of all the things that I do here on the ridge, weed whipping is probably my favorite job to do, because it's quick, relatively quick. It's the results are almost immediate, and it's quiet. No engines running, no fumes to inhale. So it's pretty relaxing. I actually enjoy it. It's kind of tiring though. I did it for about 9 hours yesterday. And then today I did it for about another 5 or so. My shoulders are pretty tired, but overall it's a good time. There's the center of Sector C. I did not weed whip any of this. This is all part of the yard. I just focused on what's in the pasture, what's in the project. So project runs right over there, just beyond that log where the wash is, and it's going to go down, continue on down through here. So basically from the property line here and over to the wash and on down, that's about a half an acre. So I have about, oh goodness, I did a good portion of it down the lower part, so I'd say at least a quarter of an acre to go in this area. Get that done, that little section there, in that area, right through there, and then at least from the scrubby stuff point of view, that part of the project will be done, and then it'll just be a matter of coming back through and cutting up those little trees, that small trees, 4, 5, 6 inches in diameter, that need to come out to allow some more sunlight. So there you have it. That is the tour of what we did yesterday and today. Just want to bring you up to date on what's going on. So we appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.